This is the temple's top floor. The path should open once we offer the 3 keys. At last, we are free to walk the path to the Empyrean. There lies the end and the beginning. The source of the eternal light that reforges our world. The Nahobino who reaches it can mold the world as they so choose. Be that divine architect. Pass through the Empyrean and take your place on the throne. Do not forget, some aim to usurp your newfound reign. Show them no hesitation.
Tokyo abided by your god's whims, yet it was destroyed. Is that Bethel's justice?
Consider its destruction inevitable. For God's anger burns many and spares none.
Silence, Angel! I'd fight to restore Tokyo no matter what some sick god desires! I'll do everything I can to bring it back!
Hear him well, messenger. The world belongs to a host of the divine, not some misguided dictator.
Oh.
This one rejects the order of the Creator, ushering forth the era of the myriad gods.
That's not unfair.
The only way to maintain order in this world is to give it all to God. Everything. That includes even our own lives.
Ichiro Dazai, why do you show yourself here?
I'm here to do what needs to be done. Even if I stray from the path. I'll do whatever I have to do. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fuck
so
this
long
dude.
as we win.
God's word remains unchanging. As Archangel, I am sworn to defend it. And if I must taint myself as a Nahobino to do so, then we shall carry out his will. As one!
The Switch is trying its best.
This one, a staunch believer in the Creator's order, even defying his will to enforce it. One side desires the throne for a land reborn anew, while the other pines for the world of old. Such a position of power cannot remain vacant for eternity. A leader must rise and take it. You must take it.
Okay.
Young man, are you well? You suddenly stopped moving. Nothing I said would reach you. But if it was nothing, I'm relieved. Let us keep moving.
Hey, thought you'd be here. Nice work clearing the way to the Empyrean.
Now, onward, my brother. For the throne and all the world is now the Amatsukame's.
Hold it! There's no need for all that. We'll just entrust everything to God. You're the smart guy here, right? It's been bugging me since the summit. Zeus and Odin were big-time gods, but both of them wanted it all. They were never gonna play nice. So what do you think is gonna happen in your world of gods? Endless war.
What are you?
You know these gods will eat each other alive! They won't ever see eye to eye. But here's the thing. If we just let the Creator do his work, everyone will get their fair share. Don't you get it? How could someone who is all-powerful, all-seeing, all-knowing, ever steer us wrong?
Tell that to the demons.
He speaks the truth. And protecting this divine order has ever been my sacred duty as Archangel. Yet I see that in my fettered angel form I cannot hope to prevail against you. That much I concede. But for the Almighty, and the world He gave us, I shall embrace darkness as a fallen angel.
Yeah, yo. Okay.
Don't tell me you...
I will uphold God's will at all costs, even if it condemns me and severs me from His grace. Just like that serpent in the garden.
Ah, Abdiel. No matter how much you change on the outside, your faith as an archangel is unshakable!
You fools would bite into the forbidden fruit with God's name upon your lips. Even so, the new world is mine to create.
Oh?
And when my world of infinite gods is born, we will protect Japan far better than you ever could.
Not so fast. Sounds like you forgot about us.
Indeed. The Empyrean throne is rightfully ours. Though, of course, we have something a little different in mind for it.
With my own two hands, I will destroy that throne. And humanity will shape their own world.
We must make haste as well, Ichiro Dazai.
No.
One defies God in his own name, betraying his word for his will. One seeks to open up heaven and rebuild the world as he rebuilt his divine king. Truly, this was an unexpected development. My original aim was much different. You have fought through the opposing forces of chaos and order. Here at the end of all things, where do your loyalties lie? What path does your heart long for?
Destroying the throne.
Human world, human rule. Not a hard concept.
The Amatsukami's time to rule and reign is nigh.
We must preserve what God established eons ago.
No. Right. That one's a clear no. Right. That my existence was never good for them. They have tried to kill me at least a couple times, and at the very least promised my death multiple times. So maybe we don't uphold God's order, right? Recreating the world and saving Tokyo.
We will protect Tokyo.
It's a little chaotic, I ain't gonna hold you, right? Cause here, a lot of the demons get to have free reign. And so if demons act out of hand, then like we gotta do our best there, right? Like a group of demons do plan on like working for the good of mankind and the good of every kind. We've seen with the fairy kingdom that like it's absolutely possible for those two groups to get along like well. So like this is very viable and helps the most people, right? You can also destroy the throne, and that basically leaves humans in charge of their fate. Like, this is maybe the most neutral of it all, but yeah. But at the same time, there's not real, like, the game doesn't really point you towards anywhere or point you away, I guess, except for Law, because like you're not really supposed to like Bethel, right? If you only agree with Dazai, like, oh man, we shouldn't go wild, we shouldn't try anything new, then like if that's your mindset, then that's probably the only reason that you would go and work with the angels. Otherwise, like, there's no real reason to do that. So, and like, that's not my mentality. I've been calling Dazai a simp for like at least 80 hours. So like, I don't think I'm going for that. Right? So that leaves saving Tokyo, hoping for the best there. Because we also have to admit here that it is like a power grab by like it is absolutely a power grab by the Tokyo gods for the world, but they haven't been bad, I guess. I don't know. Right? We've proven that it works in concept. Maybe it can work well. This also works, but like, not all the demons deserve to get like fucked over. So like, I don't want to do that. I don't necessarily want to do that one. This is why you do multiple playthroughs. Anyway, we're gonna go with this one. All right, we're gonna go with this one. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, and just between you and me, I'm gonna like say we're gonna go for I'm going for the true neutral route, like off screen, and just seeing where that happens, because I do plan on like having a whole actual review for it. So for this game, so like this is what I want to do, right? And then we'll see what actually, or like what's the most quote unquote canon thing to do. So let's see what saving Tokyo is. We're gonna go pro humans and demons.
Your will has been made known to me. Thus will I await you beyond heaven and earth.
Wait, is that Lucifer? Has that always been Lucifer? My goodness.
So this is... It has been a long journey. You have done well in coming this far. We stand before the Pillar Imperial, a path of light that leads Nahobino to the highest heaven. To see your goals achieved, I will stand by your side until the very end. For creation is the will of the universe itself, and overseeing it is the reason I came into being. Okay, let's go.
Another map.
We're about to commence the final advance upon the throne, my friend.
Finally, Tokyo will be safe under the new order of the myriad gods. But there's one last obstacle in the way of our reality.
Right. The former Archangel Abdiel. And as long as he's in her thrall, Dazai too. Can we rely on your strength to stop them? I'll assign Hayataro to support you as well.
I am here to serve.
We'll prioritize tracking down the throne itself. Once you've brought down Abdiel, you're free to join us.
Oh, Flex, you deserve to know. I owe you an apology. I approached you that you might get rid of those evil demons in my way. But at the end of it all, I was planning on killing you myself. I'm afraid it's true, I have been deceiving you. Unforgivable. I understand. There is but one way for me to atone, and it is with my life. And so that is precisely what I will do. Very soon, Zeus will be here. He knows just how strong you are, so he will surely hold nothing back. Hey, yo! Yes, Zeus too traces his origin back to the bull god. By using your soul, he can achieve his form as an Ahobino. Originally, my plan was to kill you, that I might see Zeus claim the throne, after which he would create the rich and fertile world I dreamed of. But now, between you and Zeus as potential rulers, I know that you would guide and cherish humanity all the more. After seeing what sort of person you are, how could I think otherwise? So my course is set. If you and Zeus end up opposed, I will stand with you. In fact, you should leave here quickly. Make for the throne here while you can. And should you claim it, your soul would be no good to him anymore. He'll give up the chase. What will you do? Will you confront Zeus? You know what? Let's do it.
Harvest time!
Oh my goodness, such abundant blessings you give me. Yet I expect no less of you, Flex. Then I shall go with you. Are you fully prepared to face him? I'ma say no.
Okay.
Okay, well, there's still some time until Zeus arrives. I believe you are Flex, the Nahobino. I am Nebros, the Fallen. I have a message. Someone is asking to meet with you. However, I am wary of you. Have you really walked the same path? Looking at what you've done so far, well, I mean, there's no point in asking to change what's done, but even with your past, he has taken a liking to you. So, let's strike a deal. I, of course, have my expenses to think of in our quest for the new world. A whole lot of money. Then we can begin talks. What do you say? No. Okay, no message. Wow, okay. I don't know what kind of person I was supposed to be. Bring it on. We meet again. I was thinking I'd be the better man, let you have the throne. But if you could be my mortal counterpart, that changes everything. I once supported a human named Dol Quarnan and charged across the battlefield with him. If I team up with you, I wager we can shoot for even greater heights. I won't allow that. I've chosen to side with Flex. Sister, after all this time, after how far we've come, now you turn on me? You always were a hard one to read. Well, no matter. I'm not in the business of showing mercy to my enemies, sister, and I'll not make an exception for you. As for you, Nahobino, don't think I haven't learned from your little stunt last time. Your soul is mine by right, and I will hear no objections over the clash of thunder. Lost a little noise, but hey, what's your strength, bud? Alright, this could go better. Alright, if you say you've learned, we need to know what your skills are. Then we can worry. So, Spyglass.
Here.
Alright. Okay, he's basically a stronger version of what we had to deal with. So, I should be able to handle this. Don't taunt me, you piece of... Anyway, I should be able to handle what he can come up with, but we might need to get Caillou out of here. Alright, let's see what he does. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. Because we're about to get these crits in. Alright, and we already lowered his defense, so... Nice. We still need the fizz blocks, just in case. Nice. Oh, we're gonna go for an item again. Just ice, though. I'm not really gonna waste something I needed. Alright, and Raphael's gonna have to go now. Not the worst way to go, though. Right, like we've had worse ways to go. Let's just go ahead and power punch. Ugh, we should have led with this.
Oh, great heavens!
It does hurt people regardless. This is bad for me. That is also very bad for me. Yeah, this went a little left kinda fast. We can still make it though. Okay. Of course he ends on that note. Alright, let's change it again. Yo, what happens if Vishnu uses a Force Gem? Nice! And we win, that's what happens. That is what happens, okay. Really? Really? You beat me twice, you magnificent bastard. No, even if I became a Nahobino, even then I don't know if I could take you. Well, I know when to quit. The next world is yours to rule, and damn you, I'm actually excited to see what you do with it.
Till next time.
Just don't go getting yourself killed before you can claim your prize now.
Harvest time!
Ah, you have reaped a truly great harvest. You truly are the greatest ear of rice. Thank you. And likewise, the seeds you scatter shall yield a future of unimaginable plenty. It falls to us to sow those seeds across the world. Come on, let's go.
Perfect.
That is, let us depart.